I remember one of the videos that I did, my hands were very, very ashy, man. Today, it's not going to be that day. You say we are free. You say we are free. You say we are free. You say we'll all win one day, for real, for real. It takes time, but we'll get there, alright? We'll all win. Shouts to Popcorn, man. Alright, let's get right into the video. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing absolutely amazing. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Now, the message is alcohol is not the enemy. You are the enemy. Alcohol is never the enemy. Because listen, alcohol is where it is at. You are the person going to purchase the alcohol. You know what the alcohol does to you. You can't put no blame on the alcohol. You drink the alcohol. You go get the alcohol. You go to the bar and be like, I want Casamigos, I want this, I want Henny, I want this and that. The alcohol is where it's at. You were willing to go and indulge in that. But one thing I want to let you know is, bro, you know what is right and you know what is wrong. You know the alcohol is not serving you right. You feel me? You know the alcohol you're drinking is not serving you right. You know the things the alcohol does to you anytime you drink it. You know it doesn't give you the energy you need. You know it gets you depleted, but you keep going to drink the alcohol. It's not the enemy. You are the enemy at this point. Because it's like you're willing to go through the things it does for you. You wake up and you don't feel the same anymore. You wake up and it's like you don't feel like going to work because you're hungover. You know the things it does to you. It lets you know that you're not in control of your life. Why are you letting a drink control your life when you as a human being can control the life that you have? Why letting a drink limit you from where you're destined to be? It's really not the enemy. You hate yourself at this point. You are your own enemy at this point. Because like, if a drink, I don't want to say just a piece of drink because I know the strength it carries and I know the people it can make and the people it cannot make. I see that the person it can make you become and the person it can make you, because maybe you are in a path of success and it made you become a different person. Maybe you were a good person and it made you to be a bad person. If you get it, you get it. But it's like, you know the things this alcohol be doing to you and you can't control it. Grown ass man, 25, 35, you're drinking the alcohol and you can't stop. You do have to stop. Because when it gets to the point where you can't stop, then you know that's really not the enemy. You are the enemy at this point. Because you can pray and do everything you want to do, but you have to stand up and be like, no, I'm a man. No, I'm a woman. I have kids now. I can't keep drinking this. I keep drinking this and I come home and I become like a monster at home. Listen, let me tell you a story, right? See, I have an uncle who drinks a lot. He drinks still today. I mean, I don't know if he doesn't drink anymore now, but anytime he drinks, it's like it brings back his frustration because, you know, he's been through a lot in life. And anytime he drinks, it brings back his frustration. So based on his frustration, he imposes it on other people. So anytime he goes to a crowd or a meeting where other people are successful, he gets jealous and he's like, well, you guys are successful and I'm not successful. So what do? He goes get a drink and everything just scatters. No, but that's not what this is about, bro. It makes you become a monster, bro. It makes other people hate you. You hate yourself. That's why you wake up and you be like, I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't know what I was doing. Well, you came and apologized, and the next day you go back again. It's not a drink. At this point, it's you. I know you're addicted, and it's like, yeah, when you're addicted, you can't control it. But, bro, you're a man, you're a woman. You have to wake up and be like, bro, this is not for me. That's like how you can wake up and change your life. It's the same way you can change that habit. If you can change your whole trajectory of life, why not a habit? Of course you can. If only you can put your mind to it and know that, bro, this is not an enemy. This is me right here. This is me versus me. Have that conversation with yourself in the mirror. I have conversation with myself in this mirror every single day. Because I got to. I'm not as perfect as you guys think I am. I'm not a perfect being. Are you a perfect being? Okay, kudos to you. I'm not perfect. We are all human beings. Nobody is perfect. We are just perfect in the eyes of God. That's all it is. Right? So when he sees other people, he becomes a monster to them. So people don't even want him around. Now his kids, when he goes drink, his wife, they be acting up. Anything his wife says, he gets angry and it's a disaster at home. The following day, he comes back and apologizes. But it's like, how long are you going to keep apologizing? This thing is not, it's not even making your marriage a good marriage. This doesn't help, my G. And some of you are not even good drinkers too, but you keep going anyway. And you see the things happening to you, but you still keep going to go drink it. At this point, you're your own enemy. The alcohol is just where it's at. You just come to border it for it to show you that, okay, this is what I'm about. And you be like, okay, well, I still want you though. It's like you have a friend who keeps bringing negativity in your life, and you want a better life, but you keep going to him. That's what it is. So at this point, your friend is not the enemy. You are the enemy. And mind you, your friend keeps telling you that, hey, if you come, this is what you get. But you keep going. Same with alcohol. You go and the alcohol tells you that, hey, if you come here, the next day, you not be as productive as you are. Hey, if you come here, you may be a monster, so do not come here. The alcohol keeps telling you that, hey, this is what happens if you have me. But you don't want to listen. You are the enemy, bro. You are the enemy. It's not the alcohol, my G. You know what it does to you. Or you feel like when you drink it, it gives you the confidence. No, it doesn't give you no confidence. There's nothing like temporal confidence. No. The only confidence we need is permanent. Why do I have to go take something to gain the confidence I need? Bro, as kings and queens, we rule with silence. Anytime you drink, you expose who you are. Anytime you drink, you keep talking by heart. You expose your secrets, everything about you. Then the next day, you wonder why people are acting the way they are acting. As a young man, never make alcohol your habit. Never ever do. And if you've made it your habit already, please try to stop. I know it's hard, but try. Give it a try. If you've been drinking 5 times every day, at least limit it to 2. Slowly but surely, you may stop. If you really love yourself enough, you will stop. Alcohol is not the enemy. You are not the alcohol. You are the enemy, my G. You have to take the steps to be like, well, I don't want to do this anymore, and stop. Because it keeps telling you that if you come this way, this is what you get. But you keep going. It's like people who smoke cigarettes, right? It's like, it's written on the box that, bro, if you do this, you will die, you will get such and such. But they still keep going. At this point, is the cigarette the enemy? Hell no. You are your own enemy. It's like you want to die. You want to indulge in it and die. It's like people who be in the streets. You be like, well, if you be in the streets, you go to jail or you die. But people still want to indulge themselves in that. At this point, who are you? You are the enemy, not the streets. You chose to engage in it. Alcohol is not the enemy, bro. It is not the enemy. Kings and queens always have to stay sober. That's why the word has made us understand that we should be sober-minded, my G. You can't think clearly if you drink alcohol. You can't think clearly, and it keeps telling you. Why will you want to take something that will not help you to think clearly in a world of spirituality, knowing that this world is more spiritual than physical? How can you possibly maneuver your way through this world? Well, you think, oh, well, it's just for a few minutes. Do you know that few minutes what happened? Do you know what you could have probably do in those few minutes if you were sober? Do you know the ideas that would have come your way if you were sober? Now you see all these things, but you still choose to indulge in it. It's definitely not the enemy. You have to change something. You are the enemy of yourself. You are stopping you from where you are supposed to be. Stop drinking, Maji. I'm not here to preach, being perfect or none of that, but I'm just saying, you know the right thing. You just choose to do the wrong thing. You know the right thing, Maji. You know that alcohol is not good for you, but you choose to do it. You know it already. I don't have to tell you. You know it already, but just because of your pleasure. But one thing I want to let you know is, bro, you have to always choose purpose over pleasure. Pleasure comes and goes. Purpose is here to stay. Which one are you choosing? Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays for the long term. Which one will you choose? Being sober takes you through the long term. Drinking alcohol is temporal. Which one are you choosing, my G? Which one are you choosing, bro? You have to choose the long term. Because it's a marathon and it's not a sprint. Why are you trying to cloud, or why are you trying to do something to stop you from thinking about your problems? Only to do it and the next day the problems multiply. Only to do it and the next day the problem is growing tooth. Only to wake up and the next day the problem has beard. Why won't you just be sober? Get your life right with God. Pray to Him and make sure that things might change, or pray to Him that He will give you the strength to go through what you're going through. But you choose a vice. Go drink, booze, wake up the next day and the problem is still there. At this point, do you really want to change life? Or you want to stay stuck? The reason why the problem is still there is because you keep doing temporary things to solve a problem which is not temporal. It is going to stay there because you keep doing temporary things. Do something that will help you, take you through the long journey, and that problem will not last forever. But that's what you don't get. So you keep going to the alcohol. At this point, you are the enemy, Maji. You keep doing it every single time. And I know some people will be like, oh, I've been doing it for 15 years. I've been doing it for 13 years. I can't stop. That is when you know that you really don't want to. Why are you saying you can't when you haven't even tried to stop? You haven't even tried. You haven't tried to stop. Why are you saying you can't when you haven't tried? You have to try. Try. You never know. It might take you a year, it might take you 3 years, it might take you 2. At least you tried. See, you don't want to be that OG who be like, man, I wish I could do this and that when I was younger, but I was drinking and my life went away. You don't want to be that OG. You want to be that OG who will advise the young cats and be like, see, bro, the thing you're doing, I used to do the same thing, but I don't do it anymore. You have to stop. This is what it led me to. But I saw it early, and now look at my life. If I still kept going down that path, I'd have been such and such. Because you can see my friend, you see where he is now? That's just what it is, my bro. But you don't get it. You still want to stay stuck. You still want to be where you are. So you like, bro, let me just live my life and drink my alcohol. But one thing you have to know is it's not the enemy. You are the enemy. All I want you to know is, bro, it is based on our choices and our will. That's why we are where we are. You know the things it does to you. Don't lie to yourself. You know the things it does to you. You know you don't get things done when you do it. Just change your perspective, bro, and do the right things. Just change, bro, and make the right choices so that you take dominion of your life. That's all I got to say, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.